As you can see, this dam's getting pretty low. The livestock are having to walk through the mud to get to the water. They're flat out being 1.5 feet of water in the middle of this dam. And my old man lost a bull years ago, getting stuck in the mud and ending up drowning. So we're going to we'll drag some hose today. We'll throw the firefighter on the back of the quad. We'll head down to the creek, we'll hook it all up, and then we'll pump up and we'll get this dam filled. G'day guys, Jason here from the other farm. We actually got Nick on the back of the camera today.
Hey everybody.
So as I mentioned, our dam's pretty low. So we're going to fill her up. So we'll get stuck into it and we'll get it filled. So what I'm doing here is priming this pump. If you don't prime the pump, you've got to get the water out. Sorry, you've got to get the air out of the system first. Otherwise it won't pump water. You fill it up with water, any air blocks will come to the surface and come out of this pump. And then you're right to start it up. And this leg that goes into the water with the non-return valve on the end, because it's non-return valve, foot valve on the end, the water can't go out. So what I'm pouring in stays in there and fills up. And once it bubbles over, I know I'm good to go. Give it a bit of go juice. The only thing now is to hook this delivery line up and we'll kick it over. So that should be fully primed now. So if I open that gate, yep, water coming out. So lock the gate off, top it up, put the delivery line on, should be right to go. Hear that kick in. If you have a look, that line's vibrating. So I can tell that line's running now. You have a close look here. See the water running through. You can't see it, but you can see the vibrations of that water getting pumped through that line. the plant's vibrating. If you look further up there, all the way this vegetation, it's pulsating. I don't know if you can see that, but I look about 5 meters up there and all those leaves, those plants are just pulsating, so I know the line's running all right. I tell you what, that wasn't before time. If I only had the video camera. This hose normally sits in the paddock. There's a joiner, and the cows over time must have been walking through it and knocked one of the joiners. So I checked the pump several times, everything was pumping water. Realised there's a blowout in the pipe. I was trying to join it with that much pressure. It was actually just going everywhere. I'm drenched like a drowned rat. Wish I had the camera there, could have showed you guys, have a good laugh. But anyway, we got the job done. So this will take 3.5 hours now to fill, and then we'll come back and we'll check it. The only thing I've got to mention about the firefighter pump, the Davy pump, when I bought the pump, for those of you who got one, the pump guy reckons don't ever run them flat out because you lose the longevity of the pump. He reckons always run them about 3/4. That way you're not pushing the pump hard. So I always set mine 3/4, walk away. So it's about 3.5 hours and it runs out of juice. And then we'll go down and we'll grab it. We actually had to turn that pump off because, as you can see, it's running through the spillway here. So it wasn't going to hold any more water. That is the weak point of this dam. That used to be a foot higher, but obviously the cows going through there all the time, we've lost that soil over time. And as it's rained, it's washing that loose soil out. So what I'm going to do is put a pipe in there and make it a spillway. Rocks at the other end so you don't get erosion, so it splashes on the rocks. And then I'll fill this up with clay. That way they can't come through, can't wear it out, and the dam will stay at a constant height. We just need to fill it maybe in drought times. Anyway, have a good morning, have a great afternoon, and a terrific evening, guys, wherever you're watching this from, and we'll catch you later.